Masculinity and femininity revolve around the idea of virtues. The way that we assign what is masculine is based along virtues, things like courage, for instance. For women, maybe it would be along the lines of chastity, right? The reason you assign these to men and women is because if there is a lack of one in one sex versus the other, the social conditions of society begin to deteriorate rapidly. So if women aren't chaste, the social conditions of society actually deteriorate far more rapidly than if men aren't chaste. However, if women lost all courage tomorrow, the societal conditions would deteriorate less rapidly than if men lost all courage tomorrow. That's why it's the case that femininity and masculinity must be tied to virtues and always have been. So it's actually necessary for the sexes who can actually accommodate these goals and deeds to have these actual traits associated with their sex, because they're the only ones who can really accommodate them.
Okay. My take is just that perpetuating those ideas is pretty limiting to the human experience, because then you wouldn't have women who feel masculine and go into male dominant roles. And I think that's just limiting to the human experience. I don't think that.
Yeah, but do you understand why it would be so bad for us to take women and then try to make them masculine by moving them towards roles that they're not even biologically equipped for?
But I'm not suggesting we do that.
Yes, you are.
I'm not suggesting we do that. I'm suggesting that there are people, well, this isn't a suggestion, there are people who exist outside of this gender heteronormative binary with these traits.
So what?